Hi, my friends. How are you? Notice when the cup is overflowing with water, it cannot take more water. Unless you empty the water in your cup, you cannot take anything new. All of us have baggage in our life, emotional baggage, intellectual baggage, historical baggage. Unless we get rid of those baggage, we are not able to move forward in life. And that is my worldview on life, and that is my perspective on life. And I hope you enjoyed that little opening. Now it's a real introduction of myself. My name is I. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a teacher, I'm an educator. I am a social media manager for an organization. I am a Chinese. I'm also an American. Most importantly, I'm a lifelong learner, especially in social media. I am truly honored that David allowed me to do this Snapchat takeover. And today I want to walk you through the things that I share on my. Given the multiple layers in my identity, and I want to share a few snaps in each category that I feel connected. The first category I want to share is higher education. I am a teacher of public relations and social media. I think the biggest problem, at least in PR education, is the huge gap between what students learn in classroom and what they need to do in real life. Between what students learn in classroom and what they need to do in real life. Even though I hate to say this, that huge gap starts with educators. Unless PR educators start to embrace social media and digital technology, change will not happen. That's all that I want to say about higher education. I hope it is not too boring for you. I know some of you are not in higher ed, but my next topic is a quick question for you. What do you use social media for? I use social media to build my personal brand, and most importantly, to create a community for my students. Last year at this time, I'm embarrassed to say this, I had about 300 Twitter followers. Now I have about 2,200. Not that number matters, but I built a very engaged community. I do not just follow people. I engage with them. I send them video chats. I talk to them. I do Twitter chats all the time. Through my active engagement and building a personal brand for myself, I got speaking engagement, research collaboration, career advancement. That's how I met David. Also, I shared earlier that I'm also the social media manager for an organization called Thank God I. Have you ever heard of it? What I learned, and I'm continuing learning from this experience, is to create buy-in from higher up in terms of the ROI. Given the multiple layers in my identity as both a Chinese and an American, I see myself as the bridge between the two cultures. So one thing I share a lot on my Snapchat channel is to share some deeply rooted Chinese culture and translate them into life wisdom. In the past, I have shared lots of very interesting Chinese characters and translated them into contemporary values. And today I have something really cool to show you. This Chinese character is actually composed of two parts, and inside the square, the word is actually human being. So now this word is not hard to understand. A human being got stuck in a four-sided wall. My friends, aren't we prisoners of life to some extent and some days? And unless we break down those walls, we can't have breakthrough. I think we are all prisoners of life sometimes, and we feel the frustration, we see the limitation. Our first step is to recognize the existence of those walls, visible or invisible, so that we can break down them. I hope you enjoyed that quick message. And that is what I do by translating Chinese values into contemporary wisdom, if I may say that. The last category I want to discuss, and which is also what I shared a lot on my own Snapchat channel, is what we eat. First of all, a disclaimer, I am a vegan. And I have been a vegan for many years. This is very uncommon for Chinese. Our diet can definitely affect our mood, our feeling, and most importantly, our energy level. That is so critical. People say to me, you have so much energy. And I know it is really because what I eat. And you can have the same amount of energy if you eat. If you have this amount of money in your bank account, and that number one is health. Without good, healthy body, everything else is zero. Related to food, well-being, I want to discuss a little bit about spirituality. I know I'm running out of time almost. Can't believe it. And I think in life, we need to focus on the bigger goals so that we can feel grounded. Not just like for me in academia, publication, or how much money. By bigger goals, I mean, what do you want to do with the money you make, the reputation, the expertise that you have earned? What do you want to do? What impact do you want to? I think it is so important that we use those bigger goals to guide us, to give us life direction. Before I came to the US many years ago, I thought my life would be perfect if I came to the US. But the truth is, it's not. And I thought if I had 5 publications, I got married, have kids, bought my house, all of those things, my life would be perfect. And I thought if I had 5 publications, I got married, have kids, bought my house, all of those things, my life would be perfect. But those things did give me joy. That is temporary. To achieve permanent long-term happiness, you need to look at the bigger goals, the impact you want to make. To end today's Snapchat takeover, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I want to share this with you. We discussed the law of attraction. Your mind can attract things into you. Knowledge will remain to be knowledge unless it is applied. It becomes impact. If I can come to the US without knowing anyone with 2 suitcases only, you can make things happen. You can make an impact. I share this with my students all the time. If I can do it, you can do it. So that is my Snapchat takeover. Let me know what you think.